Okay, we're talking a lot about travel. Let's start by talking about that. Now, if you're flying here in the Northeast, and we're not really seeing any delays airwise, but this is something that's called a SIGMET. It's an upper air designation that is issued, one of many aviation ones that are issued. This one is for severe turbulence, and you can see that does include southern New England all the way down through New York City, some big airports. Obviously, you've got the triads of the New York City and then the Newark Airport. Logan's included in this, up into Boston as well, and then you go down to Philly and Baltimore. BWI included in this. So there's some major airports. Again, fortunate we're not seeing any delays right now. We'll be keeping an eye on this map as we head into the holiday weekend. Let's look at a national map, and we're dealing with 45-minute delays right now in Denver, 45-minute delays down in Miami right now. The Miami delay is likely because of that coastal low, if it is indeed weather-related. Of course, it could just be straight-up volume. But we're also dealing with some thunder activity around the eastern side of the Rockies, so that could be related there in Denver as well. And it's cool and showery in the northwest. A lot of sunshine across the northeast, so if you're driving, great evening to do that. Maybe you beat the traffic a little bit. Not so good if you're flying, again, down towards the Carolinas. It's mostly dry inland. This rain is really hugging the coast right now. So if you're flying to somewhere like Raleigh-Durham, you should probably be okay. Charleston, though, I would anticipate may start getting a little dicey over the next day or so as that low moves ashore. We talked about this yesterday. This is something called a Rex block. The reason that low is not going to be able to move further north is because of the dominant ridge of high pressure, and this low has no steering mechanism. The jet stream well off to the north, so it's just going to sort of try to meander inland, and then it just hits a roadblock and it can't do much of anything. It will try to push some high clouds in our direction. That's it, folks. We're not talking about any overcast skies this weekend. It's going to be a dominant high-pressure weekend, sunshine aplenty. There is a backdoor cold front that comes by on Monday, and that could really hurt those temperatures. So we're not talking about Monday being the warmest day of the weekend at that point. It's going to wind up being Sunday, where we should be around 80 inland, 70s at the beaches, but again, it's really nitpicking if you have a discrepancy with Monday. It's just looking fantastic. And we talked last hit about rain, and we have none in the forecast through the end of May. So when is that next drop of rain going to fall? It's likely at this point, at earliest, not going to come until Friday of next week. I put in Friday. I typically don't show Futurecast this far out, so we had to put the disclaimer there that this is next week. And yes, there's going to be a cold front. Unlike that backdoor cold front that doesn't come through with any clouds or rain, this one likely will, but it's not a lot of rain, and then it looks to dry out again behind that. So if this pattern keeps up, I would gather we'll probably be running into some dry/drought problems in the beginning of June. 46 as we head into tonight with starlit skies. Really comfortable out there, but a little chilly. So get the jacket. 76, picture perfect to kick off your Memorial Day weekend. Beach forecast tomorrow, all looking good. Just keep in mind the water still very chilly, and make sure you're swimming by lifeguards and applying that sunblock because the UV index will be very high all weekend long. Brief cool down Monday into Tuesday. We're back to 80 on Wednesday. Thursday, we're looking at 88. Could be the first 90-degree day of the year.